On this long winter morning, the road from Tokyo to Hakone once again became a stage of courage, patience, and belief. From Otemachi to the quiet waters of Lake Ashi, every kilometer carried history. The 102nd running of the Hakone Ekiden Outbound race unfolded like a dramatic story written step by step. The distance was unforgiving, 107.5 kilometers of pressure, expectation, and pride. At the center of that story stood Aoyama Gakuin University. They did not begin as favorites on the road. They did not begin at the front. They began with struggle. In the opening section, the race immediately tested their resolve. The first runner found himself buried deep in the pack. 16 teams stood ahead. The air was tense. Every second felt heavy. Yet, even in that moment, the race was far from decided. Hakone is never about the first impression. It is about the response. As the road stretched forward, the team began to breathe. One step at a time, they rebuilt their position. The second section brought a quiet but meaningful shift. Power met patience on the slopes. A steady rhythm replaced early frustration. The gap at the front remained, but hope grew stronger. Then came the long middle stretch. Here, experience spoke louder than noise. A runner who once anchored a championship finish returned to the course. His movement was calm. His decisions were sharp. He hunted rivals one by one. Positions fell like dominoes. Each overtake felt deliberate. The team was no longer chasing survival. They were chasing ambition. By the fourth section, momentum had fully changed. The pace did not break. The breathing stayed controlled. One more team disappeared behind them. Then another. The clock still showed a gap, but belief erased doubt. The mountain waited ahead. The fifth section. The place where legends are born. The climb where strength meets spirit. Here stood the ace. A late decision placed him on this brutal road. No hesitation showed on his face. He accepted the challenge as if it were destiny. At first, he ran alongside his rivals. Then, slowly, he moved ahead. Fourth place became third. Third became second. The gap shrank with every turn of the mountain road. Spectators sensed what was coming. The silence between footsteps grew loud. At the feeding point, a brief smile appeared. It was more than fuel. It was family. It was reassurance. With less than 2 kilometers remaining, the impossible felt close. The leader was finally in sight. Stride by stride, the distance vanished. Then, at last, the pass was made. Aoyama Gakuin took the lead. No drama remained. Only control. Only conviction. The finish line welcomed a new record. A section time never seen before. A total time that rewrote history. 3 consecutive outbound victories. 8 times in total. A perfect opening toward another overall title. Behind them, strong universities fought with pride. Waseda held firm for second. Chuo stayed resilient in third. Kokugakuin followed with discipline. Josai proved their depth. Juntendo showed balance. Komazawa and Soka refused to fade. Nihon and Tokai completed the top 10. Each team carried its own story. Each runner carried unseen battles. Below the top ranks, the line between safety and danger remained thin. Seed positions were claimed with relief. Others faced reflection and resolve. The road did not judge. It only revealed. Hakone once again reminded everyone of its truth. Early pain does not define the ending. Patience can defeat panic. Belief can overturn time. This race was not just about speed. It was about trust. Trust in teammates. Trust in preparation. Trust in the moment when everything must come together. As the sun set over the mountains, one message remained clear. The outbound race was only the beginning. The return journey still waits. And history, once again, is listening.